Hey gang, Mocha Boy here. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning back in. So we're going to look at a couple of quick attacks here, both from the same player. So CornDog Lover is sitting in our number 12 spot over on the other side of the screen, and he got 3-starred by their number 12. So in retaliation, he 3-starred him back, which was a lot of good fun. But in this video, what we're going to be covering is something that we call below GoWiWI. It's a GoWiWI light attack where you jump the entire raid force into the core, and the reason that we chose that for this base was, these simple grid bases with the air defenses in the core. This is a tailor-made base for that type of attack, and obviously this is with the added complication of these air sweepers. So the way that everything is configured on this base, though, once you get your GoWiWI raid into that core, they will hollow out all of the air-related defenses, leaving the rest of the perimeter defenses accessible for a loon attack. So that is it in its simplest form. It's just, hang on a second here, get rid of those. It's your so GoWiWI raid right into the core, and everything will funnel perfectly there with just a simple jump, and then a couple rages, maybe one extra heal in the core while they hollow everything out, and then your loon attacks will come in from the sides. And one of the important things about coming in from the sides like that, especially taking out these defenses, so that expo all of these point defenses, that reduces pressure on the core and kill team, and then everything as a whole can continue to move through the base like that. So that's the general idea behind this style of attack, and let's watch how he does that. And again, we don't see a lot of these bases, so ever since these mechanics were figured out. So he went in with actually GoWiWI heavy, so 3 golems, all of his wizards, just a couple of witches to help generate some trash. But once they get in, once the funnel's cut, and it's safe to deploy those heroes, they jump in. Now with dragons in the CC, one of the things that we have been noticing, this was a first attack on the base, so we did bring a lightning, but he did have a dragon in the CC. But under rage, that's typically enough for your AQ and a couple of wizards to go in and just one-shot the dragon. So that's one strategic consideration if you're planning on this type of attack, or how to deal with the dragon. But once that's down, he can start his back-end attack. You notice the loons starting to come in. He did over-deploy a little bit on some of those defenses. Personally, I like 2 loons per defense. And if there's a Tesla, you drop 3. And then here he's already started this side of the attack. I might have started with the right side of the attack just because he did run into some trouble with this air sweeper. But what I really liked about the timing of his deployments is that he did not wait for the core to be completely hollowed out. A lot of these raids come down to just the last final seconds of the raid. So it's important to get the loon portion of the attack, the loon phase of the attack, or back-end loon phase of the attack started well before the core is completely cored out. Just because you don't want to run into a situation where you completely run out of time and then there's nothing left to clean up. So I mean, fairly simple base, but this was a good example of staggered deployments, timed deployments, good jump mechanics into the core, and then good timing on the loon releases to clean up what was left of the base. So one great 3-star there on a first attack on their number 10. So great job there, Corn.